Did you know the average age of a successful entrepreneur is in their 40s? So when most people look at Silicon Valley and they look at Zucks and the FANG companies, those are the outliers. Those are like the 0.1% of the world. MIT did this study and they found out that the average successful person is in their 40s and they've gone through bankruptcy once or twice. And so age is irrelevant. And what other people do in their entrepreneur career is irrelevant. What is relevant though for you is what you want to do. And I always say it's never too late to do anything. The other day, I was watching this guy who's 80 years old doing CrossFit. He started doing CrossFit when he was 60. Guy's fucking jacked as hell at the age of 80. So I want you to take a look at this image over here, and I want to show you that age is irrelevant. So we got Michael Arrington that started TechCrunch at 35. We got Mark from Zanga, started at 41. We have founder of Craigslist was 42. We have Zipcar at 42. We have Ray Kroc for McDonald's at 52, Coca-Cola at 55, and obviously the legendary Colonel Sanders at 65. So age is just a number. It doesn't represent who you are. It doesn't mean you can or cannot start. Listen, these numbers, these statistics, these are just limitations that you set up on yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. Obviously, hard work and dedication and understanding that statistically speaking, you will fail. 8 out of 10 startups fail. But as long as you get up, I made a video about this before, fail means first attempt in learning. As long as you're willing to get up and learn from your processes, then age should be irrelevant. I'm so tired of seeing these people comparing themselves to these Silicon Valley elites, when in reality, they're the outliers. They're not even part of the percentage. They're like 0.1% of the statistics. The bell curve is mid-40s. So whether you're in your 20s now or 30s or even in their 60s like Colonel Sanders, you can start building a business today. And it's all about creating your plan. All my principles and all my videos is about planning. Most people do 2 things in their life. Number 1, they complain about their situation, and number 2, they complain about their situation to other people. Never do they pause and reflect, how do I change my situation? Like anything in life, you need to first audit what's wrong with your situation. Obviously, it's subjective. Number 2, once you've audited it and figured out the problems, then you got to figure out how do you create a sustainable plan. Now I'm talking about a 5-year plan, I'm talking about a 3-month plan. What can you do in the next 90 days to change your current situation? And you want to start from a day-by-day aspect, something simple, something to get your momentum going, something to trigger that dopamine high. You need that neurotransmitter feedback to build up your motivation. And so age is irrelevant. Statistics, fuck the statistics. Listen, you see the examples I have in front of you. Figure out what you want to do, audit your situation, create that plan that I mentioned, and go start a business, man. I think regardless of where you are in your life, I think it's a great exercise to try something creative on the side, whether it's starting a business or whether it's getting into some type of side hustle, whatever that is. I think most people are just stuck in the regular 9-to-5 jobs and they don't experiment. And experimentation is key. If you look at humans, we are nomadic creatures. The reason why we conquer the earth is because we're nomadic. We're hunters and gatherers. And so through hunting, we've experienced the highs, the lows, smiles, and frowns. And so we've become very robotic recently. Since pretty much the Industrial Revolution, we're cogs in the machine. And most people wake up, go to work, come back home and watch TV, or more or less, they're glued to this thing. And I'm a firm believer, man, people need to live. Abraham Lincoln had this saying, it's not the years that matter in your life, it's a life that matters in those years. And so experiment with stuff on the side, build some small hustles on the side. It doesn't have to be big, you don't have to succeed, but it's the actual process that you go through where you find deeper knowledge about yourself, who you are, and what you like to do. So there you go, never too late. Good old Colonel Sanders, 65. If you guys have any questions for me, leave a comment below this video and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.